Well, thank you. Well, for most of San Diego, Pride Month is a time for community engagement and awareness. Unfortunately, we also see an increase in hate crimes this time of year. And here with a more in-depth look at what we're seeing in San Diego specifically is District Attorney Summer Stephan. Summer, good morning.
Thanks for having me, Lauren.
Absolutely. What are we seeing with this increase in crimes?
You know, we are seeing an increase in hate crimes in general, but specifically targeting the LGBTQ community. For example, in 2021 and 2022, we averaged about 2 cases targeting this community. Last year, 2023, we had 7 cases that we filed as criminal cases beyond a reasonable doubt for a hate crime targeting the LGBTQ community. That's quite a climb. And then more recently, we see several attacks in the Hillcrest area, beginning in May when we saw a man almost get his eye taken out from a car, a black van, as it was described, that shot something to him. It looked like an AK-47, but based on the ballistics, it looks like it was more of a pellet gun. But it can still cause damage at very close range like that. And then just this week, we had vandalism at a trans center that supports people.
Yeah, and I know a lot of those cases are still open.
They are unsolved. Law enforcement, Chief Wall, and all of the chief and myself were in that community at Rich's Bar recently discussing with the community, because there is a lot of fear going on right now, especially with Pride Month, making sure they understand that we will not tolerate that. Everybody deserves to be safe in San Diego. We stand united on that topic. There's, just everyone. So we wanted everyone to report, to feel comfortable, to know that if they saw even the slightest detail, to make sure they report it to police, because it remains unsolved.
And there are hotlines for this. I mean, if you're questioning whether or not something is a hate crime, I mean, that can be part of your phone call as well as reporting it.
We want everyone to feel comfortable calling 911. You won't get in trouble if it turns out to not be an emergency, so long as you're reporting things truthfully, what you see, what you've heard. But in 2020, when we had all of that increase against Asians in our community, we set up a hotline at the DA's office, because we learned from the community that sometimes they don't know what they're seeing. They don't know, is it hate speech, which is protected under the First Amendment, or is it a hate crime? Is it a hate incident or a hate crime? So to give people an alternative where if they don't feel comfortable calling a police department, which should be their first choice, they can call us, and a specialized hate crime prosecutor, which is unique to our office. This is why we're so successful with these cases. We'll call them back, take them through what they saw, and refer them back to the police department with a direct connection if it turns out to be a hate crime. And they can go to SanDiegoDA.com to reach out there, or call 619. The number should be on your screen.
I think 619-515-8805. You got it.
Yeah.
So, just want to encourage everybody to keep their eyes peeled, have some awareness of that situation, and certainly reach out if there's any questioning there.
Absolutely. We've also seen some rise in crime based on religion. We, of course, suffered the synagogue shooting case where it's a 5-year anniversary. So sadly, many groups are not immune from hate crimes, but we are seeing this increase in our LGBTQ community, and we want everyone to be safe.
All right. Summer, thank you so much. Appreciate the time as always.
Thank you.